What is up, guys? So I had said that I would be redoing a lot of these guides that I have done in the past, and I feel like this is the perfect time to redo this gold guide. A couple years back, I had done a gold guide, and I had done a guide on fractional gold. So I'm going to combine the two and basically redo it. But there's a couple things that led up to those videos. And the first video I had ever made on YouTube was about a 1 ounce gold buffalo. So that was the first piece of gold I ever bought. And you could just imagine the excitement I had when I had that coin in my hand. 1 full ounce of gold. Beautiful buffalo. So I had made this video, and it's terrible. It's a terrible video. I'm going to be honest. It's terrible. It's got like 10,000 views somehow. But what ended up happening, and this is why I'm doing this video, I've been seeing a lot of people that want to get into gold now, and I can understand. We got gold going up in price. Gold's on a little bull run, and I get it. People want to get into gold now. All right. But there's some things, I see a lot of misdirection, and I'm going to talk from experience here. At the end of the day, you got to make your own decision, and there is a couple things you can do that could hurt you financially in gold. You got to remember, gold and silver, huge price difference. So if you make a mistake with silver, it's not too bad. You make a mistake with gold, it could really mess you up. So this is my personal experiences with gold. So if you want to start getting into gold, my personal experiences tell me to tell you that the 1/10 ounce is actually the perfect place to start. And I'm going to tell you why. And I know for a fact a lot of people are going to debate on this, and there's going to be blowback on it. I get it. I get where a lot of those guys are coming from. Now, I'm talking if you have a regular salary, everybody's different financially, everybody's financial situation is different. But if you want to accumulate gold at a decent pace, on a budget, 1/10 ounce is the perfect size. So if you had watched my fractional gold video that I've done, you would notice that my stack has changed since then. I had a couple kangaroos, I had like a 1/10 ounce maple, I had a couple other little 1/10 ounce coins that are no longer here. Why? Because I sold those to actually trade up and get this beautiful 20 pesos that I've wanted for a very, very long time. So what I did was I sold these 1/10 ounce and I traded up. So I didn't save the full $680. I basically sold like 3 1/10 ounce and traded up into this 20 pesos. So a lot of things you're going to hear when you say 1/10 ounce is the premium. Yes, the 1/10 ounce has a premium, but you will get it back. I'm telling you from experience. Now, when I say you're going to get it back, it all depends on how you go about it and how patient you are. If you sell on eBay, you're not going to get the premium back because eBay is going to end up taking about 13% after you sell. And this is why I tell a lot of people, if you are investing in gold and silver or buying gold and silver, collecting gold and silver, whatever phrase you want to use, to be involved in the community as much as possible, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on YouTube, and you don't necessarily have to be a content creator or anything, but network with these people, because if you want to sell privately, those are your potential buyers. You're in the community. You could build a reputation for yourself even if you don't make any content, and you can actually sell this stuff. All right? And I've sold stuff on Instagram. I've sold stuff on OfferUp. I've sold stuff on Craigslist. You can advertise within the network that you're creating, this community. And that's how you could get the premium back. So the way you got to look at it, if Atmex is selling this gold coin, this 1/10 ounce gold coin for $158, and I'm just throwing numbers out there, then there should be no reason why you can't sell it for at least close to $158. Maybe you undercut Atmex a little bit and you sell it for $150, you take a little $8 loss. Okay, that's fine. But you could always try and sell it at whatever it's going for. So $158. Give it a shot. you will get the premium back. 1/10 ounce is a pretty common size. A lot of people buy it. So we're not talking, 1/20th ounce, 1/25th ounce. When you start going under 1/10, those are way less common. And obviously the smaller you go, the bigger the premium on the coin. And I had a really bad experience with a 1/25th ounce coin that I bought. So my suggestion is 1/10 ounce and up. Now, if you're a beginner, there's a couple things, and this is why I like to recommend the 1/10 ounce. So the first being, these 1/10 ounce are not, they don't counterfeit these. Almost never. And there's reasons for that. One, the profit margin would be too small. And two, you see what kind of detail the mints get on these little coins? That would be extremely difficult for somebody to replicate on this little coin. All right? Besides that, like I said, the profit margin is not worth it. So they would most likely do bigger pieces. If they're going to counterfeit gold, it would be the bigger pieces. The 1/10 ounce also, if you're a coin collector, if you like collecting or getting into series, you can actually do it with this 1/10 ounce. Imagine how difficult it would be if you're doing quarter ounces and you're trying to save up $400 every time they release a new coin in the series. Like I said, some people can do that, some people can't. On a regular budget, that could be extremely difficult. So when you buy $400 or $500 coins, it might take a few months for you to realize that, man, I could not afford that coin. And you're going to have to resell it. So this is one way to accumulate gold at your own pace, on a budget. And this is another thing you need to think about. Let's say you were saving up the last couple months for a 1 ounce gold coin. Gold just happened to go on a bull run now. The prices are going up. You would have missed out your chance. All those little fractionals you would have bought in the meantime that gold's going up, you could have actually sold those and maybe waited till gold levels out. Gold might level out, maybe not. But you would have made a profit on those 1/10 ounce. Instead, you would have been caught with $1,000 saved up because you were trying to save up for a full ounce. And now, that $1,000, you need another $500 or $400 in order to buy a full ounce of gold because gold went up so much within the couple months. So this is a good way to accumulate gold faster in a way, because it doesn't take you as long to save up $150 than it would a full ounce. And if gold goes on a little bit of a run, you have some gold already. And then there's also variety. So 1/10 and up leaves you a good amount of variety. Like I said, don't go into gold saying, I'm only going to buy 1/4 ounce gold coins. I'm only going to buy half ounce. I'm only going to buy full ounce. Don't use that mentality. Buy what you can afford when you can afford it and whenever you see a good deal. So, perfect example of a good deal, this Barbados Trident right now is over $300. It's 1/5 ounce. I bought this for $240. And yes, the price of gold had something to do with that, but it actually went on sale. So I actually got this under spot because I also got it with the eBay bucks at the time. So I got this under spot and it was a good deal, and that's why I bought it. 1/5 ounce. You don't have to buy big. These are close to a half an ounce. These are 15 grams, these 20 pesos. Look how beautiful they are. Beautiful. 15 grams. Then I have stuff, there's a common size for these world gold coins. So the Rooster from France, this is a popular bullion coin. It's very popular. It's about 5.8 grams of gold. So not quite a quarter ounce. And obviously above a 1/10 ounce. So it's right in the middle. And you can actually buy these close to spot. These don't carry that much of a premium. And if you like variety, you can do it with this. This is an old coin too. If you like old coins, that's another thing you could do. This is from, what does that say? Let me move this. 1907. So it's an over 100-year-old piece of gold. Pretty cool. So that's a common denomination, and they're usually about the same price. So I think I bought, well, now these are going for about 280, 290 bucks, I want to say. About 5.8 grams. So this is one of those, it's like 0.1867 of a troy ounce. This is in the same category, so this is 5.8 grams. This is an Italian coin. Really nice, 20 lire. They don't make the lire anymore, obviously. So that's in the same category. This one is in the same category, the Leopold II. This is also 5.8 grams. And these coins, let me get another one. This is right here. This is another common one, the Lucky Angel. The British Sovereign, which is this one right here. This one's a little bit bigger. This one's, I forget how many grams it is now. It's like 0.2354 or something of a troy ounce. I forget now. A little bit bigger, this one. Okay? And you can buy those. Those are also very common. And you can get those close to melt value. And you can buy them at your own pace. Whatever you could afford at the time. So, my opinion is, don't go into gold with the mentality of a certain size. Buy at your own pace. These 1/10 ounce are great, in my opinion. You know, they're beautiful. Look at this. Little Proof Libertad. And I got it for pretty cheap. It's a lot easier to save up $150, a lot quicker to save up $150 than it is to save up $500 or $1,200, $1,300. And I get where a lot of people are coming from. Wouldn't it be better just to save up for a full ounce? But the point I'm trying to make is, if you're new, you can make mistakes. You can overbuy, and you might have to resell. While you're saving that money, gold could go on a bull run, which it did. So if you were in the middle of saving up for an ounce, now all of a sudden you have zero gold, and gold is going up because you were trying to save up for a full ounce instead of buying these little coins. So don't worry about the premium. I wouldn't go under 1/10 ounce. I think that's where it starts getting, the premium starts getting a little bit too much. And also, not a lot of people like those small coins, the 1/20th, 1/25th ounce, little 1 gram. Nobody really likes those. There's not that many people that do. These 1/10 ounce, though, are very, very popular. Very popular. So you won't have trouble selling them. So this is a good start into gold. I might make another one, part 2. But that is the biggest questions I get is, what size should I buy? You know, and then people also ask me, like, what ratio silver to gold should I buy? That's all up to you. But when it comes to gold, you need to understand you got to pay attention to your own budget. So I don't know your budget. I don't know your finances. And a lot of people that give you advice don't know that your budget, your finance. You got to know. So whatever's comfortable, don't be worried about the premium on these 1/10 ounce coins. If you see a good deal on them, buy them. Trust me, it's not a bad buy. And over time, like I said, this is from personal experience, and I've done pretty well for myself. This is over 6 ounces of gold, and I've sold, no problem, got the premium back on those 1/10 ounce coins, no problem. And, you know, little by little, one day you're going to look and you're going to be like, man, I actually have a decent amount of gold. And it's all from these little coins that add up. So another thing is, you don't want to go to a pawn shop when you're selling this stuff. And coin shops won't give you the premium back on most of this stuff either. So yeah, if you do sell these 1/10 ounce in order to trade up into a bigger piece, then you would want to do it privately through Instagram, OfferUp, Craigslist, whatever the case may be. All right? So that is my take on gold and how you should get started. And if you have any questions, obviously, feel free to leave comments down below. If you want to chime in, anyone that's experienced with gold, feel free. This is based on my personal experience, and I am more than willing to debate with anyone on any of the things I said. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see if I get a lot of questions. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this, but I wanted to update my old gold guide. Alright, so I will talk to you later.